Hello, Facebook, YouTube. Today I want to talk to you about the reality of. I use this teaching for, kids and mainly teenagers, and young adults, and the topic of it is the reality of either ignoring the R or embracing the R. Ignoring the R or embracing the R. See, everybody grow up different. And, the thing is, when you come in this world, there's an R there. There's an R there. You can't see it because, you barely, it takes time for a baby to get their eyes open, to see, things and, and then they start, looking around, in discovery, trying to figure out where am I, where am I and what I'm doing here. And, like I tell people, that's the most important question you can ask yourself. Ask God, hopefully, more importantly, of who am I and what's my purpose. But, but they say, where am I? What's going on here? What's this life that I'm living? And, we keep living life and stuff like that. But, that R letter is out there. You know what I'm saying? And how you were raised concerning having your parents, hopefully, but not having both of your parents, or just having a mother, or just having a father, or just, being an orphan or something, or whatever shape or form that you were raised up in raised up living to learn something, learning that this R word exists. We hoping that, you will see this R word. But this R word is not just a word, but it's an action. You know what I'm saying? That you're supposed to have a sense of pretty much in life that that is something that you should not ignore. That you should learn to embrace, to pretty much respond to this word. The thing is that people are, certain people, not all people, but certain people are kind of like, what am I supposed to be doing? Should I supposed to be doing what I want to do concerning something that, is not really productive in my life, that's not producing good results? People don't understand your actions will produce results, whether you like it or not, or cause and effect. Cause you did this is how it's going to affect your life, or affects other people's lives. That, hopefully everybody get that revelation. The thing is, what you learn to do, it could be good or it could be evil. You know what I'm saying? Or what people are doing around you could be good or it could be evil. You know what I'm saying? Or what's on television and what's on the radio could be good or it could be evil. That R word is there. You know what I'm saying? But certain people, that depends on how they're raised and depend on how they're looking at life, or depends on their DNA, their genes. Your genes play a whole important role in how you visualize life and what you take in and what you take out. You will maybe embrace the word, or you may, ignore the word. But the thing is, in growing up, that teenage years, to me, the gauntlet of your reality. The teenage years are really the gauntlet of your reality. What I mean, the gauntlet, you're going to hear this. You're going to hear this thing. You're going to get this knowledge. You're going to see this. You're going to look at this, and you're going to find an interpretation. You're going to interpret life concerning, creating a reality that you will believe in, that will shape your direction in, your teenage years. That you're not realizing that, this is going on, but it's going on as much as information is going through your eyes and your ears, and what kind of logic that you are receiving and coming to believe. You are shaping a reality for yourself and how you will see, how you will conduct your life. And that R word is still there. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to, this R word is not going to disappear. Whether you create this negative reality that I'm supposed to be doing these things that produce bad results that I think is good. Like Isaiah talks about, Isaiah 5:20, we think good is evil and evil is good. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, you think this is good because this person is doing it, that person did it on television, or this person did it. You know how that scenario go. But it's really producing evil results. The results supposed to tell you about what it's really all about. You know what I'm saying? And the problem is, but because you found the benefits, that it benefits you, of course, concerning the flesh, it benefits your flesh, that you should continue to do certain activity pertaining this, bad outcomes. And the problem is, or you are the one that see that, oh, this is good. Well, it's going to be evil to everybody that, in the flesh. This is evil to do this, but it produces a good outcome. You know what I'm saying? It's evil to be nice to people, do nice things to people, to help each other. And, it's kind of evil, and, because, you think you all that, and you think you this, and you think you that, and you realize about, you be wanting to help people and wanting to be a good person because, a shining example in this world will be seen as evil, but it produces a good outcome, good results, And the thing is, guess what? The R word is still there. This R world is not moving. But here's the thing. The R's are going to be sitting there. R's, you're going to see R's, but certain people are going to be like, nah, I ain't going to get in that. You know what I'm saying? And, or I'm going to get into this. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be like that kind of reality. But that R, when you get older and become a young adult, now this R word, now guess what this R was I'm going to say R letter. See, your R can be, you determine because of your reality of what you have learned and raised up with. This R word, you can shrink this R word and make it small, or you can make it big. You know what I'm saying? As much as you make it small or big. And this letter R means responsibility. Yeah, responsibility. And as much as, to me, how much lust you got in your heart, that R word will shrink. And that R word will shrink because you don't think that you're responsible of, doing good things and helping do games, or learning how to become a better person and doing better things, and, learning how to go to school or get an education, or, or try to work towards becoming something more likely. You know what I'm saying? You don't think that's, important. The R word is real small to you. So you will go about, doing things that fulfill the lust of your flesh and focus on that. And the more you focus on that R word gets to shrink. But guess what? The R letter, it's not going to disappear. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to disappear. But what's going to appear to you of consequences and repercussions of you ignoring this R word, you know what I'm saying, it's going to appear to you. It's like, oh, snap, I didn't know if I keep doing this wrong thing, these bad results are supposed to happen. I thought this was good. I thought doing this was good. I thought doing this was good. But all these bad results. Oh no, this bad. My life is going crazy. Bad things are going, are happening around me every day, and things getting worse. You know what I'm saying? That's what outcome that happens when you ignore the R word. But when you start looking at life, in love, true love from God, you start, that responsibility start raising up, that I have a responsibility of becoming something in life. More likely, I have a responsibility, like you're supposed to learn, have a responsibility of being an adult. An adult makes decisions based upon, the reality of who they are, not of who they are, concerning that they can make decisions on understanding that it's all about becoming a better person. You know what I'm saying? And a better person is somebody that understands that they need to improve in life to learn how to excel in whatever they desire to want to become. Of course, school, learning a trade, learning something that, that can help you to prosper and help others to prosper is the right idea that, you're supposed to get involved in. You will understand that reality and responsibility will be right here. So you will be more insertive to be responsible of doing. Or here's the thing, character. Yeah, character. You will, you won't be about arguing and, being bitter and being, just a, wicked person. You won't be about lying to people. You know what I'm saying? Lying is about covering up messes. But, being truth is being responsible about that. I made a mistake. I did it wrong and I need to correct it. Yeah, that's responsibility. Yeah, you will understand those characteristics that I made a mistake. I need to correct it. I need to learn the right thing to do to not do this again so I can improve and become a better person. That's responsibility. That's when responsibility becomes a big letter in front of you. But it shrinks when you think, it's all about me fulfilling the lust of my flesh and doing what the heck I want to do and don't care about whatever everybody else think and just have this party or something. That's when responsibility shrink. But for those people that keep thinking that mindset, the letter responsibility is still going to be there, whether it's small or not. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be there. So I hope and encourage you to understand that you are in charge of either making this responsibility big and understand that you're responsible in how you conduct yourself and your manner, you know what I'm saying, good or manner of, or conduct yourself in the manner of evil. You know what I'm saying? That you always arguing and, yelling and fussing and fighting and ready to beat somebody up instead of help somebody out and, encourage them to become a better person. It's that simple, though. That's the message. So I hope, your R is looking pretty big. Did you see the responsibility? And guess what? Your responsibility of kids. Yeah, if you produce kids, in this world, you have a responsibility to show them the correct standard of how you're supposed to live life. You have a responsibility of that. You will, not neglect that if your R is this big, but if you don't care, you will continue to go that other route and make them not see the right way to live life. All right, that's the message. To God be the glory, here and forever and ever. In Jesus' name, amen.